Hello friends, this is Linda Bartley with the Rockin County Public Library, and today we're going to do a craft that was inspired by easypeasyandfun.com. We're going to do this paper plate craft for Rockin Snowman. So in your bag you will have some supplies. You will have a paper plate, you'll have a strip of green, and a strip of black construction paper in a small orange square, and then 2 glue dots, because you have enough supplies to make 2. I'm going to show you how to do 1, but you will have enough supplies to do 2 in your bag. Some other supplies that you will need, and if you don't have them, you can ask at the desk for them. You'll need a glue stick, a marker, black preferably, but you can use any color, and some scissors. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is take our paper plate and we're going to cut it in half. So just right down the middle, and you can fold it if you want to make a line so that's a little more precise, but you don't have to. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we have 2, so that's 2 snowmen, but we're just going to make 1, or snow person. So we have a glue dot, and I have found that the easiest way to use a glue dot is to peel it off, and then while it's on the clear, you will stick that to your project. So we are going to bring this around so that we make sort of a cone. And you can kind of flatten the edges if you need to make this a little easier. And then I'm going to take my glue dot and I'm going to stick it on my project near the bottom. I'm a snow person. And then I'm going to bring this back around and kind of squeeze those together so that they stick. Okay. So there's the body. The next thing that we'll do is a nose. So the easiest way that I've found to do a nose is to make a triangle. So I'm just going to cut the square down the middle, and then I'm going to use this for his nose or her nose. And you can make your triangle skinnier if you want, however you want to do it. And then use your glue stick. And place it on your snow person, whichever direction you want. Make sure you put the glue on the other side if you want it to go the other way. So there's my snow person's nose. And now I'm going to make the scarf. In the end, this is kind of what we're looking for. And to make the scarf, I'm just going to kind of cut a strip to the thickness that I want my scarf. And I'm going to go a little past halfway. And you can put this up against your snow person to see about where you could trim some off. And now that we have that, we're just going to cut a little triangle in one end to kind of make it look a little bit like a scarf. Okay, and then take your glue stick and make sure that you get some on the end that doesn't have the triangle, so you can press that down, and you don't have to put it all the way to the end with the triangle cut into it, but you want it to stick really well to your snow person. Okay. And I'm just using my hand and I'm putting it inside my snow person to press it on there real good. All right, the next thing we're going to do is a little top hat. And with your black strip, we're going to, you can draw if you want to, the shape of a hat, of a top hat, or whatever hat you want to use. I don't know if you can see that because the marker is black. And I'm going to cut, or you can just cut, and I'm going to cut kind of up to that corner. There's the top of my hat, and then on the other end, I'm just going, however thick you want the brim of your hat to be, and just straight across. And then use your glue stick again on the bottom of the top hat, and then press your little strip of paper that you just cut across there. And it's starting to look like a hat. The next thing, I'm going to put a little, I'm not sure what it's called, a little thing above the brim that will match the scarf. And since mine is green, and I'm just going to cut a strip across the shorter end of this, and I'm going to cut it all the way across. All right, I'm going to put glue just above the brim. And lay this across. And if you do it this way, it's going to be a little bit longer than the hat, but I'm just going to flip it over and fold it. And I'm not going to cut it because I might mess up and cut my hat. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there to kind of hold that down. And now that our hat is done, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the top hat. I'm also going to put a little bit of glue at the top of my snow person's head, or the top of the cone, to kind of help hold this on there. And again, I have my hand inside to help press against it so that the hat will stick. And now, the final touches, we're going to put some eyes. And then a mouth. I'm going to start here in the center, right under the nose, and then I'm going to kind of work up. And some buttons. My snow person's going to have 3 buttons. All right, and now we have a Rockin' Snow Person. Thanks for joining me today, and you can find more videos on Facebook and at McLive TV on YouTube.